Welcome back to Wheel Reverend. You know the name, you know the legend. For over a decade, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R has lived at the razor's edge of track and street performance. And in 2025, it's back with sharper claws, a smarter brain, and a design that's more evolved than ever. Welcome back to Wheel Rev. Today, we're diving deep into the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. Whether you're a seasoned superbike junkie or someone just getting pulled into the vortex of liter class madness, this review is your pit lane walkthrough of everything Kawasaki's flagship supersport brings to the table this year. So suit up, we're going full throttle. First things first, at the look. Kawasaki hasn't rewritten the design book for the ZX-10R. But 2025 brings a refined aggression. At first glance, the bike still carries the sharp-edged DNA we expect from Team Green. But the devil, as always, is in the details. The front fascia is slightly more sculpted, with aerodynamic winglets now fully integrated into the bodywork. These aren't just for show at high speeds, they generate real downforce, helping keep the front end planted, especially under hard braking or aggressive corner entry. The LED headlights remain compact and tucked, flanking a revised ram air intake that feeds the beast beneath. The tail section is leaner, with an integrated LED light design that almost disappears into the body when off. Everything here feels honed, not just designed. Slide into the saddle, and the cockpit greets you with a 4.3-inch full-color TFT display, same as last year, but now with improved contrast for better visibility in sunlight. It features smartphone connectivity via Kawasaki's Radiology app, allowing you to check your bike's vitals, GPS routes, and service reminders straight from your phone. There's also now a ride mode customizer in the app, meaning you can tune your power modes, traction control, and engine braking settings before you even put your helmet on. And speaking of modes, the ZX-10R continues to lead the way in electronic rider aids. 2025 brings the latest evolution of Kawasaki's advanced electronics suite. Now operating off a Bosch with improved 6-axis input, you get cornering ABS, launch control, wheelie control, traction control with 5 levels, and engine brake control, all highly customizable. And for the track warriors out there, there's also a new Race Pro mode that lets you disable rear ABS completely, just like on the WSBK spec bike. Now let's talk performance. At its heart, the ZX-10R still beats with the 998cc inline-four, but Kawasaki's not sitting idle. 2025 brings a few refinements, revised intake ports, a new combustion chamber shape, and a redesigned cam profile. These updates may not add huge peak horsepower. You're still looking at around 203 horsepower without ram air, but the mid-range to work is noticeably stronger. You feel it in that 6,000 to 9,000 RPM range where street and track riders spend the most time. And let's not forget, with the ram air system in full effect, that peak power climbs closer to 213 horsepower. The transmission gets a revised quickshifter for smoother action at both low and high RPMs. Downshifts in particular are battery, allowing for seamless engine braking into tight corners without unsettling the chassis. Speaking of the chassis, it's still the twin-spar aluminum frame we know and love, but with revised rigidity balance. The swing arm is now slightly longer, giving the 2025 ZX-10R a wheelbase of 1,460 mm, which improves high-speed stability without sacrificing agility. Front suspension is handled by Showa's balance-free forks of 43 mm, fully adjustably, and the rear runs a Showa BFRC light shock. Both ends deliver a balance of compliance and precision that makes the bike equally at home on a canyon road or clipping apexes at a track day. The braking system, dual 330 mm Brembo semi-floating discs up front, mated to M50 calipers, and a 220 mm disc at the rear. They bite hard, and the feel at the lever is excellent, progressive but powerful. It's fast, like a broken bar, eye-watering fast. But what separates the 2025 ZX-10R isn't just the numbers. It's how composed and feels doing it. You can push deep into the red line in third gear, flick it into a chicane, and the bike just holds. There's no drama. The electronics don't feel intrusive, and when they do kick in, it's seamless. That's the magic of Kawasaki's race development. You're riding something bred from over a decade of WSBK dominance. Jonathan Ria's fingerprints are on this bike, and if you've ever dreamed of piloting something with real racing pedigree, this is as close as it gets without an FM license. Now let's talk about what's new for 2025 beyond just mechanical tweaks. There's a new stealth emerald colorway, a black, green, and a subtle gloss that shifts in the light. It's stunning. But if you're more into classic vibes, Kawasaki still offers the iconic lime green with WSBK-inspired graphics. And if you're lucky enough to snag the ZX-10R version in limited production only, you'll get Marchesini forged wheels, titanium connecting rods, and an even higher rev limit. Price-wise, the 2025 ZX-10R starts at around $17,799, depending on your region and dealer markups. The ZX-10R, if you can find one, will push close to $30,000. Is it worth it? That depends on what you're looking for. If you're chasing sheer spec sheet dominance, you might be tempted by the Ducati Panigale V4, the BMW M1000RR, or even Yamaha's R1M. But what Kawasaki offers here is a more attainable platform, one that doesn't need a six-figure bank account to fully unlock. It's the kind of bike you can grow with, tame on the street, feral on the track, with enough tech to keep you safe and enough raw performance to keep your adrenaline tanks topped off. And that's what makes the 2025 Ninja ZX-10R special. It doesn't just perform up, it performs with purpose. Every line, every bolt, every pixel of the TFT screen is there to serve one thing: speed, confidence, control. Whether you're carving up back roads, hammering through a track day, or just rolling up to your favorite cafe tilde copyright on a Sunday morning, the ZX-10R commands attention. Not because it's trying to be flashy, but because it is the real deal. A superbike in every sense of the word. So, should you buy one? If you're stepping into the world of liter-class performance, the ZX-10R is one of the best balanced, best equipped, and most refined packages out there today. And for returning Ninja owners, the 2025 update doesn't reinvent the formula, but it sharpens it in all the right places. Let us know in the comments, is this the next weapon in your garage arsenal? Or are you still holding out for that turbocharged H2 cousin? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next drop from Wheel Rev. We've got more super bikes, street weapons, and real-world ride tests coming your way soon. Until next time, be a ride fast, ride safe, and keep your throttle twisted.